Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Tarina. I am going to do a fun project, uh, uh, kind of a version of what I did the other day. Just a little different, different transfer for the background. I've actually already used this. Let me grab a new one. I have this new one. It's the Welcome Star tile. This is what it looks like brand new. I've already used mine. I've used it a couple times. I love it. Make sure that if you're here, you say hello. And if you would like to get this project, just comment Kit and I'll send you the information. And if you'd like to be in my VIP group and aren't in my free craft group, if you want to be in there, just comment VIP and we'll get you in there. Sorry. This is pretty quick project and I'm like, oh gosh, I got to go live now because I'm Granny Nanny today. And I'll probably go live with Fritz later because, it's Fritz Friday. Hi, Miss Carolee. Are you working today? You're not working today if you're saying hi to me. How's your mama? Give her loves for me. Hi, Stephanie. So Granny Nanny is going to start in about 45 minutes. So I've got to get this project done. I'm not done with, if you guys caught the project that I did last night, I'm not quite done with it yet. And I wanted to wait until it was completely dry. And I'm trying to figure out the best way to attach that frame so it doesn't fall off and break. And so I'll come back live probably with that at some point, showing you how I finished it off. So thanks again for joining me today. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I've been praying for your mama. I love her. She's my friend. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is, let me go out of here real fast. I'm using an Aiden board, but I have like 3 kits available that use our Grayson board. So if you want this kit, just comment kit. Got paint everywhere, you guys. My poor table. The first thing I'm going to do is paint this guy black. And I'm just using cheapo acrylic paint. This is one of our simple shapes. This is the circle ones. There's 2 of these and 2 squares. I used the square one the other day. I'm just going to squirt some acrylic paint out here because I'm not even fancy at all. Not in the slightest bit am I fancy. Just gonna paint. You can paint the edges if you'd like. Ooh, I've got it on the back. So let me grab something. Probably need to get a piece of paper. There we go. Piece of paper so that I can lay it down and not get black paint everywhere. I'm telling you guys, I am not fancy. I hope you guys are doing good today. It is Friday. So excited that it's Friday. What do you guys got planned for the weekend? I have spring cleaning on my mind today. I want to start cleaning out the garage, get stuff organized. Hi, Miss Kim. I am impatient. I am an impatient one, so I'm using my heat gun. Dry this baby off. Use a blow dryer too. Okay, then I've got a sanding block that what I'm going to do is just kind of sand the edges. Let's see if that all get dry. Of course it didn't. Oh, let me use look at that, you guys. Hot mess. Dry the back. Just so I'm not getting paint everywhere. have wipes, so I'm going to grab a wipe real fast. Wipe black paint off my hands. Oh, that's kind of what I'm doing, Stephanie. You and I are having the same kind of day or weekend. Hi, Miss Amy. How are you? Thanks for joining me, guys. Oh, gosh. Don't you hate when you get down to the very end of the wipes and they're all like stuck together? That is not my favorite. Not my favorite thing at all. Okay. And they're all soupy. I don't like that. Oh, and then last night or yesterday in California, that's where I live, we had rain and wind, crazy wind. That was not fun. So I'm just going to take a sanding block and kind of go around the edges, kind of rough it up a little bit. So now my allergies are going crazy. Okay, do you see that? And then I'm going to get paste wax. And I've got my wax rag. This is just a rag that I've been using. Hi, Mary. How are you? Sorry, again, you guys, I've got these allergies. It really is from the rain and the wind last night or yesterday. All I'm doing, we have our own paste wax. And it just helps when you use the transfers on painted surfaces or non-chocateur surfaces or wood surfaces, that our transfers don't stick to the paint and pull it up. And then I just found a clean spot on my rag and I'm buffing it just so it's nice and smooth. Okay. And just feel it. It feels, oh my gosh, you guys, I used glitter yesterday and so glitter is literally everywhere. Doesn't matter if I vacuumed a million times, it does not matter. So I'm going to, so, my one headset just died. So now I'm going to change headsets. So hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me know if you can't hear me. All right. Put this guy aside. Okay, so we're going to work on this. Now this is one of our Aiden boards, and it is magnetic. But I have a couple of Grayson boards that I have available to do the same thing. I also have Aiden boards if you'd like to use an Aiden, if you like the kit and want the Aiden board. Okay, thank you guys so much. Ah, awesome. All right, so I am going to use the welcome tile. It's called Welcome Star Tile. And we are going to use just this pattern part. We're going to use white chalk paste. And we're just going to set this here. And we're going to repeat pattern. Let's see. There we go. Just going to repeat the pattern. Again, I'm so sorry, you guys. My allergies are terrible. All right. Just smooth that on. And I'm just using white chalk paste. Smooth it on. Drag it down. You want to cover up all of the screened area. And then any excess goes right back in the container. And this is our new Creamy Dreamy Formula paste. Oh, it's so nice. Look at that. Just drag off any excess, goes right back in the container. And then we're going to pull this guy up. And I'm going to use my heat gun to dry that. Because I'm impatient and don't want to wait. Let's just check that to make sure that's dry, because that's where we're going to overlap. All right. I'll line this guy up. I think it actually does line up somehow. Here we go. All right, so we're going to see how this turns out. Again, you're just going to smooth it on. Pull it down. Cover up all of those screens. And then drag any excess off. Let's see what that looks like. I think I need to wash my screen, is what I think. Let's use the wet rag, see if that helps. If not, we're going to have to wash it in between, which is fine. Just going to take a little longer. Let's see. And guess what? It's just chalk. So if it doesn't work, we can always take it off. That's better. We can always take it off and do it again. I don't love it. I don't love it, you guys. All right. So I'm going to have to wipe it up. Well, this was a failed attempt. Let's see. I'm going to put this back on the backer. And my suggestion would be to wash it in between each of the things, which is fine. Just going to take longer. So let me go get more wipes and I'll show you how we're going to do this. There's no mistakes. There's only learning. Give me 1 second and I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab some more wipes and my towel to put it down so that, hi Sherry, so that I can wash this transfer real fast. Hold on. Can you hear us now? Sorry, you guys. It like unplugged. I don't know why. So what I'm doing is I'm using the heat gun, but I have a cool setting on my heat gun. You can use a blow dryer to blow dry in between. I just used water. Sorry, you guys. My computer unplugged my headphones. Sorry. So all I did was wash off the transfer with water, but in between, I'm going to actually use wipes, and I'm going to show you how to clean it if you don't have a sink. Okay, give me just 1 second. All right, so I'm going to put this guy down. Let me see. Let's see if that's going to like repeat the pattern. All right. All right, here we go. Sometimes you can get away with not washing the transfer in between. Sometimes you can't. Well, guess what? We learned we can't. Just going to take a few extra minutes is all. Smooth that chalk paste on. Oh, I saw somebody else asked where I get my wreaths. Honestly, anywhere, but this particular one I found at Target. Trying to think if it was in the dollar spot or in the home decor. I have fuller ones that I get in the home decor section. Push that one down very well. There we go. All right. So while that's drying, I'm going to give that a second. Put this down on my fuzz cloth. You can use whatever kind of wipes. Even if you had like a wet rag, you can use a wet rag. You can, if you had a water bath, you could use a water bath. I don't have that in my craft room. I used to, I was so spoiled, you guys, when I was crafting in my kitchen. I had the sink right there. If you're doing this at home, you could go in between and go wash it in your sink. See how clean that is already? And I'm just going to give the backside a quick wipe down. And then I'm going to set this aside. And then I'm going to use my heat gun again on cool setting to dry this off. If you use the hot setting, you're going to melt it. And I tell you that from experience. I don't know if anybody saw that live. That was awesome. I melted a transfer. Now I'm going to dry this one off, and so I can do the next piece. All right. There we go. All right. I'm going to do that. Oh, there we go. Now you can line, I'm going to use a little like break in it so it looks like a quilt. Sorry. I just realized it was like really far out there. A lot of this is going to get covered up by that that wreath anyway. I just love having a pattern. So you don't even have to use this pattern. You can use any pattern. I actually used on the last project that I did with that was on a bigger board, I used the farmhouse tile transfer. It was so pretty. If you missed that, there is a live with that. I'm just going to cover up. I think I need to switch to a smaller squeegee. This is a small squeegee. Sometimes there's small squeegees too big. One of my favorite tools is our mini squeegees. Excess goes right back in the container. That's pretty. Set that aside. I'm going to wash this off again. Another one of my favorite tools is the multi-tool because it has a mini squeegee on one end, and it also has a stirrer on the other end to stir our paste, which is kind of nice. Again, thanks so much for sticking with me. Again, we learned how how we can't do this, right? So it's probably best to wash in between, which you can see that it doesn't take very much time. You could use our fuzz cloth on the terry cloth side, or you can use a towel, whatever you want. You can wash it under water. Again, it's totally up to you. I'm just using some wipes and our fuzz cloth on the terry cloth side. And see, that's pretty fast and it's clean. All right, gonna get the heat gun again. I'm gonna use it on the cold setting to dry off the transfer. You don't want your screens to be wet. And then I'm gonna dry this. Oh, thanks, Mary. Thanks, Sherry. How are you doing, Sherry? I know you're up north in Alabama, but hopefully everything is good where you're at. I'm worried about all my friends in Alabama. I have to clean that little piece up right there. I've got a little bit of extra. You know, it's going to be covered anyway. I don't know why I worry about things so much. No. Oh, I think my grandkids are here. It's 3 o'clock. See, Granny Nanny was trying to hurry as quick as she could to get this project done. Oh, and Dee Dee hears them. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to go answer the door. Cute. Give me a second. I was just doing a project. Give me just 1 second. Yep, mug. I like your shirt, Fritzy. That's a cool shirt. Just gonna wash this off. I may have to come back and finish this guy. I'll show you what I do for the background and then come back and do the sign that hangs with the wreath. Because life happens. Okay. Well, I gotta take a break. I'll come back later and finish and show you guys the finished project. Probably after dinner tonight, I'll come back and show you the rest. So hopefully you guys can join me. This has been Tarina with Create with Tree. That's me. And I'll see you later. Okay, bye everybody.